What's up, comic book fans? Blue Goblin here with my latest comic book review blog for the week of the 23rd of September 2009. Got a lot of books to cover, 2 from DC and the rest are all Marvel. But before I get started, I want to give a special shout out to the Mount Vernon Kid here on YouTube. I think he's got an awesome channel. He's got great videos. Just recently caught his Invincible tribute, and he's got a good show called The Opinion Spot. I think you should check it out. Now let's get started with the comic book reviews. We're going to start with DC. We're going to start with Detective Comics. This is issue number 857, continuation of Batwoman. It's just still completely and godly beautiful. It's just beautiful artwork from J.H. Williams III. Greg Rucka continues to deliver a solid story. The final twist at the end of the story with Alice and the whole Batwoman story, with this Batwoman story concerning Alice, really shocked me. I'm trying my best to. This is a slight spoiler. You know what happens to Alice at the end of this book. I don't think she's going permanently, but I think she's just going on a hiatus. We'll see her again. Great book, very great stuff from DC. I highly recommend you pick this book up. Next up, Kick-Assery with Blackest Night Superman number 2. I was starting to wonder if there was any way they could top number 1, and they certainly did with this. Very good stuff here. I can't help myself. I gotta spoil this one thing. Psycho Pirate is back. It happens in this book. Get this book if you've been waiting for Psycho Pirate. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I had to say that. Bitchin' story. Just bitchin' story. I loved it. There you go. There's Psycho Pirate's emotion control on me. Geekdom. I'm totally filled with geekdom, and it's great stuff here. I love it. I loved it. Very good. All right. Let's get to the Marvels. Start with Amazing Spider-Man 606. Speaking with Craig about this book on Facebook, and he said he can't get over how awesome this book was. He said how could you describe this book? You can say either it was awesome, amazing, spectacular, uncanny. You know, just pick your own adjective for this book. Yeah, I can't get over how awesome this book is either. I mean, you know, Black Cat's back, and I'm loving every minute of it, and let me pause for just a minute to let you know that I just made a Black Cat tribute video. I would like for you to check it out if you don't mind. Hope you enjoy it. But back to the story. It's very well written. Joe Kelly, Mike McCone do an incredible job writing and drawing a Spider-Man book. This book was so incredible. I can't wait to get the next issue. Hell, just this cover alone was what made me buy it. And you know, you see MJ's reaction on the cover, but MJ's reaction on the last page is just more priceless than the one on the cover. I'll go ahead and say that. Very great work from Marvel with that one. All right, I want to give a special shout out to Sarah Jackson at Arkham Comics for recommending this book, Spider-Woman number 1, written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by Alex Malee. Hope I pronounced that name right. This surprised me. Very well done here. Very well done. The artwork was so good and the writing was so well done. I felt like I was reading another noir book. This is part 1 of what is called Spider-Woman Agent of Sword. She runs into Agent Brand, and she's now working with Sword, and that's all I'm going to say. There's a fight scene at the end with a certain someone disguised as a certain someone, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything. If you want to know what goes on in this book, then I suggest you pick it up. It's a very, very great first issue for Spider-Woman, for a relaunch of Spider-Woman. Okay, next up, Fantastic Four 571 with continuation of Jonathan Hickman's run on the book. However, I mean, you know, Jonathan Hickman does another solid job writing a Fantastic Four book, and I want to say the best thing to say about this book is doom, 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 doom. Now, if you want to know what the hell that was about, read this book and you'll understand completely. The only problem I have with this run on Fantastic Four is I should have pointed this out last review, the last time I reviewed a Fantastic Four book, but I just couldn't help myself. It just kind of bothers me that Reed Richards is drawn so buff, like, I'm smarter than you, Victor, and you know it. You almost expect to see him flexing when he's stretching. You know, it's just, I can look past that and look at the incredible storytelling done by Jonathan Hickman. I gotta say that, though. All right, next up, Ms. Marvel 45. This is a typical Ms. Marvel book, really. In all honesty, this is just an average Ms. Marvel book. Nothing more, nothing less. The storytellers get a little more into this battle between Ms. Marvel and Carla Soffin, the Moonstone Ms. Marvel from the Dark Avengers. And there's Catherine Donovan running around here and there and everywhere. It's starting to get to the point where now, okay, we're trying to tell an absurd story between two broads with big boobs fighting around, scrambling around in New York City, and all kinds of mayhem's going on, and it's starting to slip for me a little bit, but still not bad. All right, next up, Marvel Zombies Return number 4. This takes place with zombie Giant Man stumbling across the World War Hulk storyline in another universe, and the shit goes off the scale with this book. I mean, you get zombified World War Hulk, a zombified Sentry, and all hell breaks loose. It's good. It's certainly better than Marvel Zombies 3 and 4 was. Volume 3 and Volume 4, not Issue 3 and Issue 4, but yeah, but this is a Marvel Zombie story to get a hold of if you're a Marvel Zombies fan. You know, what else can I say about it? It's just gory, graphic, and sometimes funny. So that's all you really need to say, but it's still very good. I liked it. All right, now this last book, I don't really know how to review this without either getting loved or hated. Giant Size Wolverine Old Man Logan number 1. I was speaking to Craig about this as well on Facebook, and okay, I gotta say a hit and a miss for Marvel for this one. Okay, I'm gonna give it props for finally ending one of the best Wolverine stories I've read in a long time. However, I gotta say, Marvel, you failed on overcharging. It's a $5 book. And because you had to reprint all the covers on the second half of the book, you had to give us page after page of all the covers, including this cover. Why would you reprint this cover when you can just simply close the book and look at the cover? Makes no sense. We get pencil art, sketches, all kinds of stuff. It's not necessary. You could just give us the final chapter. That's it. Make it a $3.99 book. But no, you had to cash in on this. You had to give us extra shit that we don't really care about and charge us $5 for it. It's a great ending to a great story. Very gory, but there's still a very good plot there. It's very well taught. It's very well told. The artwork's incredible. But in all honesty, I wouldn't warrant a $5 payment for it because there's just a bunch of shit that's not necessary. We're just going to focus on the story, and that's it. I gotta say, it's a good book, but still, $5 is way too much. So there you have it, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this week's comic book reviews. Remember, look for me on YouTube or Facebook. So until next time, everybody. This is Blue Goblin saying thanks for pressing your luck. Bye-bye.
Some member of our studio audience will receive floor care products featuring super powerful three-way vac, room, hand, and tank vac, carpet machine plus with powerful suction for deep cleaning, and double action floor sweeper for quick pickup from Bissell.
Hi, this is Rhonda Shear. It's not an ideal vacation spot, but you'll meet some interesting people. Danger Zone 4, Mad Girls, Bad Girls on USA, up all night, Friday night at 11.